Oh, and this is my replacement base that I modeled in 3ds Max and printed out on my printer. And it's just a little bit cooler than the standard flat plain base that comes with. So this will get painted up black, and the interior slots will be orange. There's another version available on my Etsy store as well that has the grates hollow. So if you ever wanted to, you could backlight it. And some real cool, strong orange backlight under there would be really cool. I'm not doing that on this one, but if you wanted to buy this on Etsy, it's only like $5. So you could buy it, and I'll print it out for you and send you either the one that's solid like this or the one that's hollow. So hopefully someone else wants one of those, because I sure think it's pretty cool and really goes well with the Boba Fett kit. So now I'm just going to basically roll up some little snakes of Epoxy Sculpt and just work them down into the joints. Now, while the Epoxy Sculpt is quite soft and sticky, be a good time to do this, because right now it's kind of soft for any real detail sculpting. So now's the time to just get it mushed in there. All right, we'll let that set up for a bit. All right, well, with everything primed, it is time to start at least base coating things. So I have a very pale tan, which is actually Screaming Skull from Citadel, and Citadel Administratum Gray. And I did kind of mash some of the gray in that undercoat right there around his midsection already, just as kind of a bit of pregame, so that I can actually get the Screaming Skull onto the, I guess, padding that's under the armor. And then I can actually get the armor installed, and we'll get that all painted once it's on. But I do need to get this base coat in there first. I did also recently add just a little bit of, at least, I guess, the illusion of straps behind his knees there. So that should look a lot cooler once it's painted, but that's not primed. But it doesn't really matter. The Apoxie Sculpt can be painted directly. The priming definitely helps to find any weird texture issues, though. So those won't matter. Those by themselves are plenty smooth. And everything then should paint up just fine. So, all right, here we go. So the gloss black in there, you can kind of tell it's not absolutely perfectly smooth. It's pretty good. I didn't record it because it was an experiment. I wasn't sure if it was going to work. I haven't used its Model Master acrylic, and I've had it for a long time. It's the only gloss black I have, so I gave it a shot, and it's actually still great. But I did try to even it out and added a few more coats of technical Ard Coat, the Citadel gloss coating. And after thinning that down a little bit and adding a few coats, it's really smooth. But you can definitely tell as I move it through the light there, the little bit of ripply that's in that gloss really is the just not perfectly smooth part. But, it's about as good as it's going to get, and it's really good. So at this scale, I don't think you'll ever really see it. So all the base coats for the helmet are going on, and then we don't have too much more left for base coats. And then we'll be on to washes and weathering and finishing up Boba Fett. So let's get this helmet going. Well, I believe there should be, at the moment, a considerable jump in quality. At least that's what I'm hoping. This is the first new video with everything set up in the new space. So the hope is that the quality has improved. So we will see, but there should be at least a somewhat noticeable difference from the video a moment ago until the video right now. So we should be essentially just finishing stuff up, getting the last of the details before I can get to the decals and then the weathering. So this is pretty much all right here going to be covered with a decal, but just in case either there's a little tear in the decal or a spot where it just doesn't quite cover, I would rather, if I can get in here,